Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Dory. Today is going to be a little quick video. I wanted to come in and give an update because I have been wearing the Dinky all week, and here's I have little charms on there. I have the pink one on. I like this with my purple also. And then I have another like pearl charm with the shell on there. I've been wearing this comfortably for the last week, and I wanted to give an update. This bag is a very generous bag. This is the Coach Dinky re-edition. I keep saying 1978, but let me make sure that's the year. 1974, okay? Let's get it right. This is the Miss Blue. I also have it in the Hunter Green. I almost sold both of these because I thought, I thought it was gonna be too small, but after I moved out of my canary yellow quilted tabby 20, I moved right into this, and this turned out to be way bigger. Right now, as you can see, I have my receipt stuffed in the back. I could put my cell phone in the back. It's on the charger. I would show you guys, but I did upload a short, so I can insert that in the video so you can see. The cell phone is the iPhone 12. It fits in the back comfortably. And I also learned that I can fit my Nintendo Switch in here. So it fits lengthwise, it takes up the entire length, but you can also fit in a card holder. For example, I have my mini skinny ID case in there, and a lippy I had in there. And then also in here, you also have space in the front pocket, and you also have another zip pocket in the back. So it fits a whole lot. This could be a really good tech case if you are a gamer and if you're traveling or on the road. Like my family, we like to take road trips here around Texas a lot. And sometimes we'll stay overnight in like Houston or Dallas or any other city we go to. So if I wanted to bring my Nintendo Switch, which is the original, not the Switch 2, because that's not going to fit. The screen is way too big on that one. But the original Nintendo Switch can fit in here. And you can fit like your charger in there, and then you could insert this into something like the Empire bag, the Empire 28 or 40, whatever you carry. This could be a really good tech case, a bag inside of a bag, if you're a gamer like that, or if you just wanted somewhere to store your chargers, your microphone, whatever you may use. I don't think I film on the DJI Osmo Pocket 3. I think that's a little bit too chunky and bulky to fit in here. I haven't tried it, but maybe even that can fit in there. So yeah, I have been wearing this comfortably. It hasn't got on my nerves. I thought, because a lot of times when I'm with my son, the longer flat bags get on my nerves. I haven't had any trouble with this. It's so easy to get in and out of, and to just grab something out and put it right back. It's been a breeze to wear. And I think partially, or mainly, it is because of the longer strap drop. It just hits right at the hip, so it doesn't really get on. It's my son. It doesn't really get on my nerves to just keep opening it up like that. And then the turn lock closure doesn't get on my nerves. I thought I was gonna have those problems because when I had the Cassie 19 in the denim, I remember struggling so hard when I was out with my son. That's a crossbody bag, and it is square shaped, which can also be a problem for me. But me dealing with the flap over and over and trying to find my stuff, and then the turn lock closure, I remember that drove me to give that bag away here on YouTube. This one, it was a breeze. I didn't even have to think about it. It was just such an easy bag to wear. I did fumble a little bit because it is a shoulder carry only. So sometimes it'll like slip off my shoulder when I was like hauling groceries and my son around. So I will say that, but it wasn't enough for me to complain. So that is the update on the Coach Dinky. But yeah, this is a really great buy. It was way more spacious than the Quilted Tabby 20, and it was pretty easy to carry around. One of you guys did mention I can get the Dinky chain from the Coach shop and wear that as a crossbody chain. I'm okay with like chain crossbodies, but I do wish that I could just buy this color, as a crossbody strap in leather. But yeah, I'm still gonna look into the Dinky chain. I've seen that plenty of times, so maybe I can do that as an alternative. So next up, I got my purchase from the Coach outlet drop. I know a lot of people were into the signature C with the iris. That was beautiful. I love the iris color especially with the signature. Unfortunately, they didn't come out with anything when it came to bags or anything like that. I also really like the straw collection that dropped. I forgot what it's called, but the tote, and it had stripes. Maybe I'll insert a picture over here. I really like that. I just don't know if I should buy it because it is straw, and what do I need it for? Especially right now, you guys know I'm on a very low buy. But I'm one of those people, the few people who was really into the psychedelic floral print. That's the reason why I went to the Coach website this time around. I didn't know it was going to come to us because I saw a picture of the floral notebook randomly, I think on the Coach Gone Rogue Facebook group. And I saw it early in the morning or late at night, and I was never able to find that picture again. So I was like, maybe that's going to be a Japan drop or a UK drop, because every time they release something that I'm really attracted to like that, it's always going to Japan. And I'm like, dude, just bring it everywhere. America first. I picked it up. It was there. I went. I didn't wake up early because I got the general consensus that nobody was into this print except for me. Everybody was talking shit about it from jump. Nobody was into it. Everybody was saying no to this. Everybody thought it was really ugly. So I didn't get up early because I figured you would have to get up at around midnight, 3 a.m. for the signature iris collection, because people were ordering that collection way in advance and then reselling the notebooks at $200 when it's $29 right now. Originally $48, but these were on the website for $29. It probably still is today, but they sold out really quickly. I think this one is still available because nobody likes it. I ordered it as soon as I was scrolling at around 8 or 9 in the morning. I was like, let me see if that notebook is a US release. Went onto the Coach Outlet website and was just scrolling through it. I wasn't really interested in the signature print. I just find the signature to be pretty boring, even though it was beautiful in the iris color. I just was not so pressed that I was up early to get something from it. I was looking for this. So when I was scrolling, this is the first thing in this print that popped up, and I immediately added to cart. And I couldn't believe that it was $29 instead of $48 this time around. But this is what it looks like. I've been referring to it as Psychedelic Grandma Floral. You can see the Coach right there. Absolutely nobody I found was interested in this print. Every video I watched on YouTube, every TikTok that came to my page, every last person was like, what were they thinking? This is hideous. This is so ugly. This is so childish. What the hell? Why didn't they just keep the regular signature print and make more of them instead of this trash? It's just like so many people were talking shit about it. And this was the main thing that drew me to the website. So I'm like rolling. These people are dragging me for loving this. So it was really funny. I was pressed to have this particular notebook. So I got this one. I'm happy with it. I feel like it has my name written all over it. It's very retro, very cartoony. It is very childish. I did not enjoy this print on the bags. I pretty much love this for the notebook and the other SLGs. The bags, I think it was a little bit too much for me. If I had a little daughter, I probably would have got that for her. I have a little boy, so he doesn't care. But if I had a little girl, I think those bags would have been a cute gift for her. This is my first notebook that I got from Coach. So I hear that the paper is better on the retail side. And I also hear that this is magnetic instead of a push button closure. But I do see why so many people collect these. You guys know I started, I guess, journaling. I've been using this amazing budget book. I love it. It's like a budget planner kind of thing, all kinds of stickers and things like that. And I've been having a lot of fun with that. It's very meditative and I love it. So I see why people like these planner covers. They feel really nice and you can interchange the notebook with whatever planner you can find with this size. You can get it thicker. I've seen a lot of people customize it to where they have two of these notebooks, they put them together and then put another ring inside of it. I've seen all kinds of customizations on TikTok. So I'll see how I use it because I'm not a journaler. I do not write down my feelings. I don't find things to be that deep anymore. I used to be that way, but I want to see how I use it. The main thing that I do on a regular is math, and I don't know if I want to spend this notebook on a bunch of scribbly math. I don't know what it is with me and numbers, but that's the main thing that I write down other than grocery list and things, which I keep in my phone so I don't use it. Sometimes I'm wearing a bag that's too small for this, and whip it out and flip is just too much for me. So I don't know how I'm going to use this, but I see why people love these so much and they collect them. I've already been scoping out that Rexy one on retail. Is way more expensive. Going from $30 to $150 is like, what? I had to see that in person to see if it's worth it. But I really love this. I think it's funny that people are dragging this print, and I loved it so much. They got this. Also in the same print, I got the wristlet. I always like getting the wristlet that has a print on there from Coach. I think I do want to go back and get the signature iris because I do find that iris color to be especially beautiful with the signature print. I don't know why they didn't bring out a mini Rowan or something in that print. I probably would have got that too. But I thought this was really cute. It's very cartoony as well. It's very whimsical, very retro. I thought it was really cute. I always get a wristlet, almost always, every time a new collection drops. And then also, I got it in the eyeglass case. I've always wanted one of their eyeglass cases. I wanted last year's print though, the Creature collection. I only was able to get the wristlet from there. The eyeglass case always sells out first. But I guess since people think that this print is especially ugly and childish, this is still available. This was $39. I got this because when my kid was a baby, I popped a lens out of my Gucci glasses. These are pretty expensive. I got it on sale. These are usually around $600 and I got it for $350, and I was never able to fix it. I was never able to get this band wrapped around completely. So I'm very protective over these glasses. These are my favorite, and they have a lot of sentimental value from me and my husband getting married. So I wanted to get a sturdier case specifically for these because I like to wear these in the summer. So I wanted something a little bit more protective. And these are the biggest glasses that I own. So they actually fit in there with room to spare. So that made me very happy. And I do think it's really cute. I think it's cute for the summer. I understand people saying that it's childish and whatever, but I don't care. I like a little bit of childishness in my accessories. So I thought this was really cute. I never realized that it had this little chain part that you can clip it on the outside of your bag. So I think that's actually something very convenient to me. I can attach this to a belt loop or to the outside of one of my bags because I do grab for my sunglasses very frequently. So I like that they have this little leash to it. This is very cute. I love their eyeglass cases, so I'm happy that I finally have one. And then last but not least, in that huge box that they delivered, I don't know why they sent me a huge moving box, guys. I got one of the denim card holders. These are things that I really have to collect because I've been wearing smaller bags. This is the ballerina color. I like the card holders from Coach Outlet a lot because of this. And going onto the military base often, I feel like it's way more convenient to have a ID window. I don't drive often, so it's not like I'm getting pulled over or anything like that. But when I go on the military base, I always have to show that specific ID. So the outlet specifically, their card holders are the ones that I would love to collect a little bit more of so I can save space in my smaller bags and also have that ID window. So this is the ballerina denim card holder, has all the slots. I probably don't even need all the slots now. This inner slot and then the ID window. So that is everything that I got from the Coach Outlet collection. I did not get anything from the Signature C print just yet. I think I might go back and get the purple one of these. I only wanted to get one at first because I just wanted to see the quality and how it feels, because I do like the retail denim. I like the way they do it on the retail side of things, so I didn't know how the outlet was going to come. But I think this is satisfactory, especially for the price. I think I want to get that purple one because the purple one was hitting a little bit for me. So I got this, and this is my Psychedelic grandma collection haul that nobody likes. And it's so funny because when I'm doing this in the camera, it kind of looks like an infection. I don't know if you guys see it, but when you look at things at a microscope, it's like an infection or something like that. That's what it looks like from afar. I just think it's so funny that nobody liked it except for me. And this was what actually drew me in. But that's it for the video. Just wanted to pop in and talk a little bit about the Dinky, give a follow-up on that, and show you guys what this ugly psychedelic grandma floral print actually looks. I absolutely love it. I will talk to you later. Bye.